Good morning. Monday, September 29th, down to our last 2 days in September, which finishes off the third quarter, which means we may have some brand new things to worry about. Some Fed presidents speaking today, but not too much economic wise. Pending home sales expected to be flat. Tomorrow we get a little bit more home data, pricing index, and then a measure of business purchasing managers index. Job openings supposed to be a slight decrease, and consumer confidence supposed to be a little bit bigger decrease. But also with tomorrow, we finish off the third quarter, and once again we are facing a government shutdown. Now this has happened to us quite a bit over the past decade or so. Usually our fearless leaders come to some type of agreement in the 11th hour and stop a shutdown. I do recall at least one time that they did not, and for a few weeks we did see a bit of a government shutdown. They made up for it by spending more money to fix what they did a few weeks later. So what will exactly happen? I don't know. Mr. Trump is a bit of a wild card, can be a bit of in my opinion, a good negotiator. So we'll see if we can work out a deal before tomorrow or not. How have the markets reacted to that? Let's take a look. Okay, I have up here a future on gold. And you can see that gold has had a pretty good year. We've gone from around, just on these futures, but from right around 2,600 up to about 387. Let's say that again. From about 26 to about 3860. That is a very large percentage increase. And gold, of course, is where people would run if they were afraid of everything else. Now, a few days ago, I mentioned that the stock market, I was a little bit surprised that the stock market had a couple of down days. Let's just zoom in here a little bit. As we had our rate decrease, and then I was a little bit surprised we came down. Not really thinking that we were going to change, and of course, as you heard me say many times, still thinking we'll be higher at the end of the year than we are right now, but with some volatility. That usually means that there's something that I have failed to think about, failed to consider. And this government shutdown could very well be what I was overlooking, because it was not on my radar. But whether it gets resolved by tomorrow or not, I still think we'll be higher at the end of the year than we are right now. If it does get resolved, I think we'll see an immediate up. If it does not get resolved, I think we'll see some type of V drop. Probably not this extreme, but I think it will be short-lived even if they do not reach an agreement. But let's hope our fearless leaders get it together and come up with something they can both live with, and we can too. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.